Imagine you've got some perfectly bouncy balls in a fish tank. Now imagine those balls are actually gas molecules. And boom!
To your audience and tell them that all objects fall at the same rate. You're so stupid that you didn't realise there was something going to be physically restrained from doing that in the background. Earth is flat. Veritasium's an idiot. Gravity is nonsense. Summaries telling you how things all fall to the ground at the same rate. What a Dumbo. Yeah, let this Dumbo know. Love your stuff. Nathan Oakley 1980 channel responded to you and absolutely humiliated you with your own footage.
A lot of this may seem more complicated than Newtonian physics, but one classical mystery looks a whole lot simpler in general relativity, which is why all objects fall at the same rate.
Why all objects fall at the same rate? Releases helium balloon, looks up at clouds. What are you babbling about? They don't all fall at the same rate. You know, even me, if I jump off the building that's in the lake example I gave over, I'll go up. You know, jumping off a building doesn't even involve falling at the same rate. In certain examples, medium specific. So what are you babbling about, Veritasium? Why are you drawing this as a conclusion 2/3 of the way through the video, when it's simply not the case? Don't you observe clouds? Are you a nutter? Are you locked up in a padded cell, not able to see the clouds above your head, not falling at the same rate as everything else? You're just nuts, aren't you, Veritasium? Thick. Look up at the clouds, you Dumbo! Are they falling at 9.8 meters per second? Oh, let me guess. The other gases around them that are produced in space, they're not, by the way, are falling down to force them up. No, that's not the case either. It's absurd stupidity from this clown. Give him 10 million views. Give him 13 million subscribers while he talks total nonsense, but tells the audience not to worry about the details.
You don't have to worry about the details here.
So just on that screen, Nathan, in his analogy look, he's dropped the balls, but if you look just behind him, he's had to tie the balloons to a piece of string to stop them going
Where
off.
are the balloons? I don't see any balloons.
Just get ready.
Which is why all objects fall.
Balloons?
Oh, there you go.
It's right behind him when he's holding the two
holding the balls
basketballs
up.
upright.
Oh, yeah. So there are. Oh, what's going on here? These are physically having to be restrained, Veritasium, to stop them going down at the same rate. I mean, are you demented? Did you not realise that there's something violating the very principle you're describing in the background within millimetres of the actual example?
You don't have to worry about the details here.
Oh, does it make you feel stupid, Veritasium? I hope it does, because I'm going to be trimming this bit out and putting Veritasium is an idiot with a physically restrained ball behind an example of all things falling at the same rate, with the subtitles, which is why all objects fall at the same rate. What the unholy hell are these balloons doing, Veritasium? You stupid, insane moron. Now, this is good fun, isn't it? Shouting at Veritasium with his own examples, defying the stupid shit that he says on screen. Do you feel like a Dumbo, Veritasium? I am Nathan Oakley. I am a proud flat earther. And I'm proud to tell you that while you peddle your stuff that shouldn't be worried about in terms of the details,
You don't have to worry about the details here.
audience, and tell them that all objects fall at the same rate. You're so stupid that you didn't realise there was something going to be physically restrained from doing that in the background. Earth is flat. Veritasium's an idiot. Gravity is nonsense.
Fall at the same rate.
Check out that balloon not falling and being restrained. What happened there, Veritasium? Why didn't balloons in the background fall at the same rate? Why weren't they attracted to the Earth that was moving up towards them at 9.8 meters per second?
Wait, I'm not watching. He's got these balloons on the screen as he's saying everything falls down at the same rate.
Yes, they are directly behind a man holding two basketballs above his head, and within millimeters in the background of his example, there are physically restrained balloons not falling down, directly behind the example of basketballs falling through the medium of air. So in very literal terms, a violation of the thing on screen in subtitles saying all things move towards the ground is millimeters away from the example being made. Yes, Chocolate.
Right? You know you're accelerating because you're standing still.
I mean, wow.
I just posted the pick and master D chocolate.
Thank you. Because wow, why would you not even think of that? Like, what would even be the purpose of having helium balloons behind you in the first place? Let alone at the moment that you're saying everything accelerates down at the same rate. And you got these things literally not accelerating down at the same rate? That's crazy.
Well, thank you very much for the thumbnail, 10th man. So with the subtitles, quote, which is why all objects fall at the same rate. Here's the helium balloons physically having to be restrained within a couple of mil of the example. And they're even pretty much the same scale and size of the balls in the example. So from where I sit, from as I look at what will become my thumbnail, we've got 1, 2 balloons and pretty much the same size 1, 2. Well, they might as well be balloons. So I don't know what the hell they are. But when he releases them, some have to be restrained from going up and the others go down. I mean, that seems like a really massive oversight on the part of Veritasium now, doesn't it? Making him look incredibly stupid for an audience of people who are here to learn about how gravity is not a force. Right. But yet at the end of his summary, he's telling you how things all fall to the ground at the same rate. What a Dumbo. Yet let this Dumbo know. Love your stuff. Nathan Oakley 1980 channel responded to you and absolutely humiliated you with your own footage based on your lack of comprehension of how things behave in air.
Imagine you've got some perfectly bouncy balls in a fish tank. Now imagine those balls are actually gas molecules. And boom!
Question whether or not he's done that intentionally and he's left an Easter egg for us to spot, and he's actually sticking his tongue out laughing at the ball earthers whilst he's doing it.
And boom!
Yeah, he's either stupid, pissing in the face of globe believers,
gas molecules. Boom! Boom!
Or a deceitful shit.
Boom! Boom!
You can pick one of your three, I don't care.
Or maybe he just forgot to go to his whoever's directing the props in this video, and forgot to tell him, you might not want to have this prop that literally debunks my claim that I'm going to be making while standing in front of the prop. You might want to remove that. Thanks.
Is he smirking at the time? I'm not watching either, but is he smirking at the same time as he's describing this? Because if he's smirking, he knows.
He's doing it in the overdub, so you can't tell. Of his summary, he's telling you how things all fall to the ground at the same rate. What a Dumbo. Yet let this Dumbo know. Love your stuff. Nathan Oakley 1980 channel responded to you and absolutely humiliated you with your own footage.
Boom!